everyone, it's Kay. Welcome to the guide for my 10k life necromancer with scary mages. The build has a lot of life in regen, so you can take some hits and not die instantly. It also has decent damage and clear speed. After the showcase, I will talk about the key features of the build, the passives Ascendancy and Pantheon, and gear including gems and links. The defining feature of this build is the big life pool and life regen. It simply takes as much life and regen as possible from the passive tree and has max life rolls on all rare items. The build uses skeletons for DPS because they scale really well just from gem level. And Dead Reckoning changes warriors into mages, which cast ranged fire, cold, or lightning spell projectiles. There is also Vaal summon skeletons to summon a skeleton army against bosses and big packs of monsters. We can easily get gem level 30 with Unnatural Strength, a +3 staff, and Empower Fall. The build uses civil support minions as meat shields to help keep you alive. 7 zombies, 1 stone golem, and a Sin Eater animate guardian which prevents your necro from receiving elemental ailments. Here's the passive tree for the build. Note that Golem's blood is anointing on amulet. Dead Reckoning is socketed near the witch. And you need the Sovereignty cluster to reduce mana reserve. There is one set of cluster jaws. The large jaw is minion damage with 8 points and 3 notables. To save passive points, I only allocate Renewal and Call to the Slaughter. There is one medium jewel with Replenishing Presence and Vengeful Commander, and one jewel with Blessed Rebirth and Renewal. Blessed Reverse makes your skeletons immune to damage for a short time after they are summoned. And there are 2 small jewels with Surging Vitality. In the other jewel sockets, I'm using Ghastlier jewels and a Kobold jewel to get more life in the other minion mods. For the ascendancies, Command of Darkness to help with elemental resists. Unnatural Strength to buff the minion's damage and survivability. And Bone Barrier for extra defense and regen. For the Pantheon, I chose Lunaris and Grathkal. Here's an overview of the gear including gems and links. Overall, the priority is to get the highest life mod on all items and balance resistances. For the helmet, use Devouring Diadem. The reduced reservation and sovereignty passive will allow you to use 2 auras and skitterbots. Feast of Flesh consumes corpses to give instant life and energy shield recovery. And Eldritch Battery will use energy shield instead of mana. The gems are Wrath, Zealotry, Generosity, and skitterbots. The body armor is Calm's Heart for the 500 flat life. For the gloves, use anything with a lot of life. The gems are Dash, Second Wind, Culling Strike, and Armor Brand. For the boots, I use Fugitive Boots crafted with an Essence of Envy for Chaos Reds. The gem links are Raise Zombie, Stone Golem, Animate Guardian, and Meat Shield. My AG is using Sin Eater, Leper's Arms, Conch Crowned Body Armor, Crown of the Tyrant, and Rare Gloves and Boots with Chaos Reds. You can use a cheaper helmet instead. The weapon should be two-handed and have +1 to socketed gems and +2 to support gems. For this build, I chose a staff for extra block chance, but you can use any two-hander or even a bow and quiver. The gems are Vow Summon Skellies, Empower 4, Control Distraction, Minion Damage, Spell Echo, and Predator. Spell Echo allows you to summon 8 mages in a single cast, and the skeletons will benefit from the cast speed boost. But they won't get the repeat cast. For the amulet, use a marble amulet with +1 to skeleton number. The anointment is Golem's Blood, using Till and 2 golden oils. One of your rings must have elemental weakness cast on hit. For the belt, use a Stygian Vice to socket a Ghastly Eye Jewel for extra life and minion mods. Lastly, I'm using these flasks. Amethyst for Chaos Res, Forbidden Taste for instant life heal, Quicksilver for speed boost, Jade for extra evasion, and Quartz for phasing and dodge. As always, a big thank you to all my patrons. I really appreciate your ongoing support and encouragement. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this build guide. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, bye!